We have our first Northern Hemisphere storm of 2025, and we have another strong storm that is active, and then there are two more storms that are trying to develop. I'll break down the forecast models to show you how strong these storms could get exclusively on TVS Cyclone. Happy Thursday, January 15th, 2026. Invest 96S currently has 25 mile an hour sustained winds and a low chance of development in the next 24 hours. That will likely become a tropical storm, but it'll likely be short-lived. Tropical cyclone Dudzai has weakened quite a bit since I last did my video, and then it has since re-strengthened now back up to 140 miles an hour. Actually, not back up. It was originally 130, but now it's back up to 140, and then it is at its secondary peak in density and its strongest peak in density. I don't think this will strengthen anymore. It might be strengthened to 145, but this is Category 4 equivalent, so this is the strongest tropical cyclone so far of 2026, but we're not too far in 2026. I already did that system. I don't know what happened there. Invest 94P currently has 25 mile an hour sustained winds and a low chance of development in the next 24 hours. This storm's trying to develop as it moves up to the north. However, it is struggling to do so. Its chances for development got brought down from a medium to a low. And then finally, Tropical Depression Nokayan currently has 35 mile an hour sustained winds. And it is a tropical depression, but it's named for some reason. And it will likely continue to tropical storm strength, become the first tropical storm equivalent storm of 2026. And then what this storm is looking like it's going to do, it's going to take a U-turn, and then we'll see what happens after that, but this could still be active by Tuesday. So that will kind of just sit near the Philippines, bringing quite a bit of rain, possibly. I will be monitoring that storm very closely. The Southwest Pacific, with the invest we have there, starting with the European forecast model, they show this struggling to develop until we get into Sunday. Then they show it kind of getting its act together, and then by Tuesday they actually show it hitting land as a tropical storm or low-end hurricane equivalent storm. We'll see if that does actually happen. The GFS model, let me show you an earlier model run. They are in a model run right now. They do show the storm. They show it developing as well, but they don't really show it having as much land interaction. I mean, maybe New Zealand, but it'll be likely extratropical by that point. The Indian Ocean storms, starting with the GFS, they show with this storm off of Australia, they don't actually show it developing. It was previously shown to develop, and then with Dudzai, they show the storm moving near this little island. That the forecast cone has been shifting more toward this island, so that is something to watch out for. Part of Mardus, this little dot right here, and then the European forecast model with this storm. They show some sort of storm, not the same invest, not 96. They show some sort of storm developing near Australia, actually getting quite strong and then hitting Australia. That looks like Category 5 equivalent. I'd be surprised if that happened at this point, but we can't rule it out. And then with our Western Pacific storm, the European forecast model shows it continuing to intensify a little bit and then moving down to the south. That has kind of become the general consensus now, and the GFS model is showing the same thing. At least as their latest full model run, which was earlier today, and they again show it moving back down to the south. We'll see how long it can actually last after moving back down to the south. I will be monitoring this very closely. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. See ya.